Good morning, girls and boys. It is so nice to be here with you this morning. As you can see, I'm having church from my couch, as I know many of you are too. I want to talk a little bit this morning about prayer and pets. Two really important things. When I pray to God, sometimes my prayer life will be really great, and I'm praying to God a lot and talking, and then other times, and I'm kind of guilty of this, even as a grown-up, I'll admit it to you, I only really talk to God about the big stuff. And sometimes I think there are so many crazy and scary things going on in this world. Does God really care about this little thing that I want to talk to him about? So that brings me to talk about pets. When my mom was a little girl, they always had pets, dogs and cats. And one day they were out driving on this old country road where there were hardly any houses. It was, not hardly anyone out there. And they found this little puppy on the side of the road that someone had left there. So they rescued the puppy, took her home, and she became like the best dog that they'd ever had. Her name was Brownie. And she was friendly, she didn't bark much, she got along with the cats, which was really good, that doesn't always happen. Just a very special dog. And so every evening, Brownie and the cats would eat supper together on the back patio. My grandpa would put the food out and they would all come there and eat together. And the way their porch was, they had these glass doors, glass sliding doors that you could watch the pets eating together. So this one night, my grandpa puts the food out, and you know, dogs, well, especially, they are so excited when they get their supper and they just want to start eating right away. Brownie wouldn't touch the food. And the cats were nowhere to be seen either. It was kind of weird. So Brownie walks up to the door and sits and is looking at my grandpa. He goes to the door and opens it. He's like, "Eat your food. There it is. Go ahead." And Brownie ran to the corner of the house and just looked back at him. He's like, okay, I don't know why the dog is acting so weird. So he shut the door. This happened 2 more times. And finally my grandpa said, okay, I better go see what is going on because I know Brownie and she doesn't normally act this way. So he walks and follows Brownie. She takes him into the neighbor's yard. And there was a storage shed. And she walks up to the shed and she starts pawing at the door. And when my grandpa opened the door, what do you think he saw? The 2 cats. They immediately ran out of the shed. They were so happy. They had accidentally gotten trapped in the shed while the neighbor had been doing some work and closed the door. And immediately the 2 cats and Brownie ran back to the patio and all started eating their supper together. I love this story because it reminds me that nothing is too small for God to notice or care about. And so I want to remember, and I want to challenge you, that whether it's something big in your life or whether it's something really small, God cares and wants to hear about it. I hope you have a great rest of your Sabbath, and I hope to see you very soon.